Hey, welcome. Oof. It is Monday, TTRPG day here at GM Balos. We get 3 games. This is 2 of 3. We're on masks, and it is an amazing interlude as we go into the world of comic book, as we walk between the panels and see what we have to find. Last week we had an amazing time as we saw Steven seems to have come into contact with some type of character who gave him abilities to communicate with nanites and nanomachines that are very much like one of our heroes. And that player in our fortunately had to go on to other things in life as there's other pursuits as they try to figure out how they can come back. So we've got our 5, which also means too, if you want to join our game at any point, you can do so at Start Playing Games. Startplaying.games/GM/GM Balo, and you can find our campaign there. We'd love to have you. It'd be fun to play with you, and you can make your own hero in this long format issue here. So with that, we're going to get ourselves moving, I believe. So now we have an overarching pan of the city. In the center is the high school itself. We go to a district full of technology. Another one that seems panels of people dressed in almost poodle skirts. Some are roller skating on canvas skates along white picket fences. But not every district is so in good shape. See in the upper left-hand corner a little label in yellow and black writing. Meanwhile, in the Elder District, as we see our heroes ready to go, and they are standing around a young man in his teenage years. Big, thick glasses, and he's slumped a bit. There are several what looks like monitors almost hooked up to him themselves. He's got large bits of green circuit board that seem to have been welded into his upper shoulder arm. And around him are Betty Brookhart and another individual with thick glasses, glassed helmet, who is interfacing with this technology. Their eyes white, and then the end of a vision that was seen of a woman with a snake on her fingernail painted, handing Steven technology in the Zoom district. And Eon stands there. Does that mean anything to you, And within this helmet that gives Aeon a data readout, there's a red program overwritten. We see minuscule red lights turn on as another panel shows a deep magnification of thousands of nanobytes, given an override code. And they begin to swarm Aeon. a swarm of them, almost like a black sea of circuits, in a moment come down, grabbing bits of metal and putting them into his skin, and in a flash, a metal statue of Aeon is there where Aeon used to be. What would you like to do?
I'm immediately going to go up to the statue. Aeon? I'm gonna look at Erica. What happened?
Something happened to his nanites, and I'm gonna just like use my magic to see if he's a whole body has like basically turned into metal, or if like he's still alive inside of it and it's like a shell kind of thing.
Yeah, you kind of, and you reach out, and in your eyes you can see the arcane energies that make up all people still run through the thing before you. And almost like a cage, you see the energy that you know through your magic sight is someone's soul. It seems to be caged and protected within this large thing. And you believe that he's alive in some fashion, but not so much imprisoned as far as like a layer over his skin. Something deeper.
It's like he's been put into some kind of sleep almost. Like he's in there, but it's not quite a prison. It's like hibernation almost, but with a metal shell, if that makes sense.
Well, we got to get him out of here.
Yeah, like we can't just leave him here, right?
I could try to lift him up. I don't know.
I can probably just move him with my abilities. He's surrounded by metal.
Okay.
Yeah. I think easy enough. Go to Kane, you put your hand out, and it lifts up. Where do you want to put him?
I could put him in my place.
Maybe I should contact Aegis.
He's not a registered hero.
I mean, at this point, it might be the safest place for him to be.
He seems fine in there. What does everyone know?
Well, we won't
Aegis
know.
is indeed on its way, if you remember.
Oh.
You contacted them about Steven. So if you wait here, Aegis will come here and see this, but it's up to you what you want to do.
I feel like even if he's unregistered, I don't think we have the capabilities to make sure that he's going to be okay, even if we keep him at your place, Coda.
Alright, fine. I'll just put him back down. Still find him here.
All right. And
So if we're waiting for Aegis, I'm gonna leave before they show up.
okay.
Because don't want to be seen with the group as much to not have them connect who I am.
Absolutely.
But,
What would you like to resolve here before we go to that kind of scene or panel?
I guess it just kind of like, so I'm gonna go up to like the big, or not, I guess not a big statue. I'm gonna go up to like the Eon statue, kind of give it a hug and be like, if you wake up, we still have the communication devices, so just call us. Having no idea if you can hear us. I'm gonna turn to the group and just be like, so I'm not registered as having powers, so I'm gonna get out of here before anyone who cares shows up.
Coda, in this moment, I feel like your mundane would go up. What do you think would go down?
Give me 1 second to scroll to that. Superior.
Okay.
I feel like yeah.
Cool. Then why don't you make that shift, and then anyone who wants can respond to this going on.
Sally Jane's still unconscious from last session. So
I forgot about that part.
Same, completely forgot about that. Should I take her with me? I can take her to a doctor.
I think at this point it doesn't matter if we go with Aegis after everything, because we need to tell them what we found out. And part of that includes the fact that Sally Jane used her powers to figure out what we know about the override code.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying I could take her to a doctor.
Well, I'm sure
I'm
Aegis
leaving.
would have us all seen by doctors at this point.
All right then.
All right. So, what would you like to do?
Me?
Yeah. So I think is this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same way I got to school. Just kind of like get myself down, do controlling the metal on my body, like pull up a pipe from underground and like use that to like get out.
Okay. Just gonna tap into the sewer system that hasn't been disconnected yet. And is everyone else staying?
I mean, I'll stay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what's Finn doing?
Well, Finn didn't get any information that everybody saw, or at least half of us saw. So Finn's just kind of hanging out. Like he doesn't really have an idea what's going on. He's just like, oh, my friends are here. I might as well stay here.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was only Betty who got the vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Betty, if you could explain that, maybe we need that to happen.
Betty chose not to tell them
Okay, not to
about
do anything
who.
about that.
All she said was that she didn't recognize them, or it was hard to tell who it was.
Okay. Cool. That works. All right. In that case, we see Coda open up the pipe, and by controlling kind of a meadow field, shoots himself down it.
It's gonna like crush up the end as I go down it, so no one can follow. So I can't be followed.
Yeah. And getting off the subway? I'm sorry, not subway, the monorail. Getting off the monorail. So your car does stop. And it's interesting. Most people are trying to get out after there's almost this evacuation style after this crazy thing began. Malfunctioning, according to them, an old machine from someone's house. All types of rumors are flying around. And then you see your familiar agent of Aegis come down. His black suit, black shoes, walking very calmly, and he crosses into like kind of the crater that you all have ended up in. As you see him glancing down at a little badge of his own, and as he sees you, he pockets it. So, what do you have to tell me?
Well, I think that we've found the person.
That you, son? And you just took Steven. Steven's like, yeah, I, and he goes, It must be the easiest villain that's ever come into my custody. So you guys talk to him?
Yeah,
So what's the story?
I think he's a kid who got wound up in the wrong thing and made some bad decisions and might be there might be a path for him to pay retribution.
Does he still have access to his abilities?
I honestly, out of character, I have no idea if he does or not. So I don't remember if that was discussed.
Don't know if it was, so but he just might not know.
Okay, I don't know.
Let's see. And so he goes, sir, I do. And he looks. What happened to that person? You know, this is Eon. There's issues. I think whatever took over me, Eon said something. He showed me that my machines did things I didn't intend them to do. Someone has extra control or something?
So the machines were controlling you?
And Agent turns to all of you. Well, I will take your recommendation in this. We have rehabilitation and we have detention, incarceration. Now, this will all be pending a trial, but initially, we can put him in the other track. He's damaged. I have reports that he actually damaged the monorail, which gives us plenty to take him to custody.
Oh, there's one more thing. The statue. It isn't just a statue. I think that you know what? The only way to get through this is the truth. I know he wouldn't like me saying this, but he had powers. He was helping, and it was his recommendation to contact you when I did. And I just want to make sure he's safe. I don't know what happened to him. I think it was someone said something about the nanites, and that they caused him to be stoned. I don't know what's wrong with him, but I know that we can't fix it, and maybe you all can help.
We can see what we can do.
Thank you.
Seems okay. I'll have a team come by and extract him. In the meantime, Steven, if you could come with me, and I would like very much. You see, he takes 2 like large bracelets off. That you would wear these inhibitors just to keep both of us safe. Steven kind of looks at all of you for a second, trying to get a gauge on what he should do.
It's okay, Steven. It's just to keep everyone safe.
Mr. Agent Man, sir, guy, dude, person. Can I visit Steven?
Reach out to me through Betty.
Okay. Because I mean, I don't think he's a bad person. And you were asking for recommendations. I think rehabilitation is a better option for it.
No, it's
Personally. But
then, if you're all in agreement, that is where I will place him probationally. And Steven, as long as you keep up and don't cause problems, you will stay there. I would be happy to recommend when we do officially have your hearing that you would stay there as well. And place its clothes around Steven. You see a lot of things powered down on him, and he suddenly like almost falls over. He actually catches him and whoa! Okay, looks like we're gonna have to. We'll figure that one out. Can't have you not moving. It seems that they gave him such an amount of strength, and now that they're inhibited, the sheer weight of them makes it hard for him to move. It's like, all right. Well, I have a way out of here. Y'all seem to have lost a friend, and do we need to you all are really hurt.
Especially Sally Jane. She experienced some kind of psychic backlash, and
Then all right, then we better go this way. Follow me. And he'll lead you through the rubble, and there is actually he comes to a place where he moves like the stone away, and first it's almost like, wow, how strong is he? But it's like legitimately like a styrofoam piece that's been painted really well as it comes close. And you see a small hole covered by metal cover, and he holds out his badge, and it opens up. Let's go. I think we cut to a panel where we see Sally Jane, mask still on. They don't violate her identity, but her and all of you receive medical attention, and you start to feel okay again. Come to consciousness. So everyone can remove 2 conditions.
I think I was already okay, so I'm good.
So then you are conscious. And what would you like to do?
Sally Jane wakes up freaking out. She doesn't know who the heck she is.
Betty would be in that room with her since she didn't need any medical care. So.
Where?
It's all right. You're okay. I brought you some reading, and she gives you like a magazine from 1947.
Oh, thank you, Betty. That's sweet of you. What happened? How?
Oh, What's the last thing you remember?
I touched you and then I touched Steven.
Oh, yeah, that. Right. Oh, well, yeah, it, I didn't, it didn't exactly completely work. I mean, it worked, but I couldn't make out, can I get you anything? Do you want, coffee, tea, water?
Can you help me up?
Yeah. So Betty will help her lean up.
Okay.
Where's everybody else? Where's Steven?
Oh, well, he's going to be in a rehabilitation program, getting some help, and Aiden, not Aiden. I'm sorry,
Eon?
Eon. Eon is turned to stone. Well, that's a weird way to put it. His nostril
Nanites,
nanites. Thank you.
as Eric hooks in.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the
Down
nanites.
the hallway.
They turned him into stone. I don't really know how that works, but I guess it's like a state of matter thing. But he's getting help here too. We're in Aegis right now.
Oh.
I probably should have led with that, right?
Yeah, maybe. Betty, I'm not registered.
I'm not either.
Why are we here?
Like, they were the only people who would help, and Eon told me to contact them, and I did, and I thought maybe they could help him, and they could certainly help Steven better than we could.
I mean, I do have a containment center at my house. Well, not my house, but
Well,
my
I didn't
place.
know that.
You guys, I was just knocked out. You never asked.
I'm sorry we didn't ask you while you were unconscious. That was wrong of us.
But,
Well, I know that now, and if I had power over time control, I mean, I know that's an ironic thing to say, but I go back and fix it, but I don't.
Yeah, we should. Well, should we get out of here? I mean,
Yeah, I think we can go whenever everybody's up.
okay.
We should go get the others and see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Where is Finn anyway?
Good question.
You guys brought Finn here too? They're not examining him, are they?
He's probably examining them.
Definitely probably examining them.
What do you imagine Finn to be up to?
I think that would be an accurate statement. As he's probably examining the people that are examining him. Just like, wait, that's your finger? Like, that's what a finger? Oh, I thought that was the one on your foot. Like, I don't know. He's probably just doing Finn things, not really like. He's kind of like a lost puppy. Like, he's having fun, but he's very confused while doing it. Like,
Absolutely. Kind of during this, Agent pops his head in, walks in with all of you. As you go find Finn, the four of you are together. He goes, well, so we are at an interesting spot. To be clear, we were able to take care of you, Miss Dusk. And, of course, as a standard check, age is run, and you are... It would seem that you would need to be registered at school. We don't seem to have a registration of your abilities. I think a way around this, without impeding upon anything, and I don't want to punish you for getting help here, or your friends for doing what's right and allowing the best experts in metaphysical medicine to take care of you. So I believe we need to register your group officially with Aegis.
What do you mean?
I mean that for legal purposes, if your group is officially registered, then we don't have need for individual registration. As long as as a group, and we take a description of powers so that if for some reason these were to be used in your capacity not as heroes of the city, we might have some information on how to track you down.
So, does this also mean that, say, one of our members of our group does something, that we're all liable?
If you're aware of it and don't come forward.
So that's a yes.
Well, maybe you could give us some time to think on it. And
I don't think we have a choice, Eddie.
Look,
I
I
think that's
wasn't even aware that rocks attack people, so I'm not aware of anything.
They're giving us the best of two options. Either we register as a group, and they let us leave right now, or we have to personally all register.
Detective, Agent, this is all my fault. Could you consider letting them go, and I'll register me?
We're well aware of who you are.
Well, I didn't register.
Not this one.
We have you on file. But should you wish to, that's fine. This isn't a punishment. This is a
Protection.
matter of... It is protection, and is simply a matter of the rules and law of the school. If you would leave here without registering, there would be an investigation. Not led by me, I assure you. They wouldn't allow me to even be aware of it, though I'm sure they would run one. To find out who you are, to have an instance where your powers are proven to be used in a, so we say, not so great way, and force this issue without any of the benefits and niceties that we are talking about. But if that is the course you choose, I'm not going to stop you.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not good at this world.
It's fine, Sally. It's fine, Betty.
Sally.
Right, my head still hurts. Where am I?
Body experience.
Speaking of,
So we do group name, and then you would do your monikers, and we'd get description of your powers, which we sort of have, and you'd be an official, recognized team.
Well, there's 4 of us, of course. Not more than that.
We're aware of a 5th member.
Okay.
If you would give his moniker, or their moniker, that moniker would be protected as well.
Okay.
Is
He's
this
really
like
not gonna like
copyrighted? Is this like can they make action figures of us if we do this, or?
Kind of goes, Typically, those rights do fund Aegis. So, yes.
That's making money.
Do we get like a team vehicle and a team headquarters?
We'll see where that goes. Listen, we're just starting out. Tell you what, we'll waive that from the contract, right? And he kind of just cusses out like, okay, exclusive use to image. Just go. Okay.
We don't even have a team name yet, guys.
Yeah, could we take like a week to think about it and you can just put to be determined for now and we'll come up with it?
Yeah, laugh. Oh.
I don't know.
TBD.
Well, I mean, that's not our official name. I'm just saying.
It is
Oh.
until you give me another one.
Oh, God.
That's such a good name, Betty. I'm so glad you thought of that.
Oh,
It's like
God.
TBD, and this will be inspiration for you to not keep me waiting.
I guess so. Well, we've really got to come up with a name, everybody.
Yeah. I don't like being known as a disease.
Wait, TBD is a disease?
No, Erica, let's go.
Okay. He does go. Listen, it is recommended after some experiences you've had that you all stay together as much as you can tonight. Sleep over each other's house if you can, or at least just be in your non-superior forms, non-meta, and enjoy something, a pizza or something.
Okay.
Take each other into your families, whatever you do. But just not good to be alone after something like this. All right.
Good idea. All right. Well, we should definitely call up our unknown friend and maybe meet somewhere, like
Yeah.
one of
I
your
have a
houses.
Oh, so we'll say this: you can have this conversation. You've transitioned into the elevator shaft. They brought you up to the school, and you can be by the mountain or wherever you want to be to do this next bit.
Okay. Is Coda there?
Coda, what do you think?
For convenience sake, I can be, but I imagined I went home.
Well, then,
Does anybody have his number?
yeah. But Sally touches their communicator and goes,
Yeah, this
Coda,
will work.
Yeah, Betty doesn't know that.
Coda,
Hello?
you okay? Sally,
Yeah, I'm fine. What's up? Is there something
you
else
meet
going
us?
on right now?
well, no, but we're all out. Can you meet us?
Yeah, where are we meeting?
We need to meet at a house, right?
I have a place I think we could go, guys. And I
Okay.
probably should show you it all anyway, since we're a team now. So, Matt, with my sanctuary,
Mhm.
to be able to go there, it says I have to. The GM will give you 4 conditions to fulfill to complete before I can use it.
Yes, and that's every time, I believe.
Yes. So,
So, absolutely. And that does shift based on your reasons for going. So,
yep.
what you require in order to activate your sanctuary as you think through your magic is 2 pizzas. One must be plain cheese. Water and soda. Chips with dip. And a horrible movie.
So this, as she's also got Coda on the communicator going, Coda and everybody else, we need to require all these items, and then we'll meet at this location. Coda, I think you can get the movie, right?
Yeah. I definitely Coda would definitely have a bin of like a bunch of old movies.
The VHS bin, not a shelf.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'll take care of the pizza.
Perfect. I can get drinks.
I can go home and make something.
You can make
Why
the
don't-
dip.
Yeah, and I'll grab a few bags of chips for us.
Then we'll all meet next to the Ferris wheel.
Right.
Wait, which one's the Ferris wheel and which one's the
That big
merry-go-round?
thing that's going around in circles. That lights
But
up.
the merry-go-round also
Sounds
goes
like
around in
both.
circles.
It goes up in circles.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
The one that looks like a portal to... Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Erica?
Yeah.
What would constitute dip?
Well, probably something savory made with sour cream.
Okay. All right.
To start with, Betty, what does it look like as you travel, I think, home? What are the ingredients, and what's your place you need to kind of cook this and make this?
Well, I kind of looked it up. The dips became popular around 1954. So I'm thinking she doesn't really know what she's doing. So I think she's going to take Erica's advice and get things like eggs and oh God, I don't know. So she basically goes and just buys a bunch of things to try to figure this out. And so she goes home.
So does she go to a store that's in your district or
Yes.
outside of it? Okay.
No, she goes to the one in the district.
Okay, that's where I was going. Because outside they'd have like dip mix. You'd go, oh, but inside, no, they don't have anything like that.
Yeah, and also because she I think knows that the money she has isn't going to work at the modern store. Or I mean, it would work, it's just that there are a lot of things there that she's not going to understand. She has it in her head that that's the case. Like robots serving things and whatnot. So no, she would go home, go to the store there.
Okay. Go to store, go home. What's your home look like?
It's very it's probably about 2 stories and lots of pastel reds, peach like color wallpaper. Very Americana in terms of its kitchen decor and the living room space with its small black and white television on those like little legs like TVs used to have. Yeah, there's probably like some artwork. It's very clean here, but there's not like a lot of clutter, I guess.
Okay. Now remind me, do both your parents here?
Yeah, yes, they both reside there.
Yeah, so this is late enough in the day, and I think we see your father reading a newspaper with some politician running for president again. There's this smoke that comes out, and your mom's there making dinner. She goes, "Oh, honey, you were late from school?"
Yeah, I had a project that we were working on. It's it's all about areas in town, and so I was showing some classmates some different stuff. Oh, by the way, would it be all right if I spent the night at let's see, at Mary Sue's house?
Oh, this is someone in the district, I'm assuming. In your head,
Yeah.
Mary Sue. Oh, sure. Let me just call her mother.
Oh,
And see if she would need to bring anything.
oh no, that's okay.
Oh.
I've already taken care of that. In
What
fact,
did you bring?
well, I've already brought some stuff I was going to make here, and then I was going to bring it over there.
Oh, my industrious young woman. Wow. Do you need any help? I'm making dinner right now.
Yes, actually, what would you do to make sour cream savory?
You know what? This is wild. But I had a friend of mine just talk to me about something like this. Something the French do? Like some type of onion. Do you have? I think I might have some.
Oh, great.
Let's go. So slice it. Here, cut it in half and slice up real thin for me. All right.
Okay.
And I'll start making this and go. So, Betty, I've been watching you and I can tell you look lost lately.
Oh, no, it's just, the new school I'm going to, it's been an adjustment, but I think I'm doing really well there. The teachers all like me, and I'm making lots of friends.
Good.
Yeah, I'll definitely have some of them come over sometime.
Well, that would be wonderful. I would love to meet your friends. No, you can tell me anything, right?
Well, of course, yeah.
Then okay. Something's bugging you, or I just know the look. Like
Well-
you don't belong.
Do you
You know-
think you don't think I'm a bad person, do you?
I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap.
No,
No. You are amazing. You would never hurt. I don't care what happened to you, you would never hurt anyone, Betty.
You're right. I've just had a weird dream, that's all.
Not unless they got too fresh.
Right.
That's
Yes,
right.
of course.
And your father, behind their newspaper. That's right, dear.
Oh, Dad, did you know that they're thinking about doing some interesting things with computers and nanogs? Yeah, nanogs.
Nanogs.
Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. I think it's going to be the future.
Oh. You know I don't love... I'm not a big fan of those comics, honey. You can read your little adventures. That's not my taste.
So yeah, I think Betty is going to try to make whatever recipe her mom pulled out. God knows what it is. It could be Betty Crocker cookies for all I know.
Your mom has no recipe. She's literally going, I heard that if you did something to onions in oil with cumin, something like that. I think we have some. And is trying to make this thing.
Oh, this is going to be great. They are going to love this.
And I would say with this interaction, what do you feel like is going to shift?
Um. Hmm.
Because there's some things I think can make you feel more out of place. There's definitely some things that can make you feel like a savior from what your mom said.
Yeah.
Just gonna, I'll let you sort of decide that because it go a few ways.
Well, danger, is that like is that like reckless? I need to pull this up.
Yeah, let me get exactly what we know about danger here. Okay, danger is seeing yourself as threatening, strong, bloody-knuckled, and risky.
Okay. Maybe that goes down.
Okay. So, yeah, I could probably see savior, superior, or mundane going up. It's up to you.
Mundane can't go up any further, so I guess
Okay.
that'll be savior.
Savior. Yep, that'd be defending, guarding, or protecting. Or superior would be smart, capable, crafty, or quick.
I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between savior and superior. Which do you think?
I think it was a lot of it was trying to give you like a motivational thing, so probably more superior, maybe.
Okay,
Trying to say you
that
feel
works.
good about yourself.
That'll do it. So once she gets her recipe and everything, she'll like put it in a nice little container and be on her way. And ask her mom not to call her tonight because Mary Sue's phone's being worked on.
Oh, then how did you? Oh, you must have thrown paper airplanes at each other or something. Maybe the jaw with the can, string and can. Oh, am I going to find a big string we share in our houses, Betty?
You won't.
Okay, that's my girl. Clean up after a mess. That's right. All right. Anything anybody has that they feel like significant that they want to that there would be a scene here for their character? I know Betty's was a big deal because of the past deal and what they're struggling with.
Sally actually plans on going home. 'Cause she's never had really a group of friends come over. She's only seen how her dad's had parties. So she plans on going home, and her dad's not there. She gets there, and she opens the door. She's probably greeted by Devlin, the house servant.
Ooh, Miss Sally, welcome back. See, water, cucumber sandwich.
Can I get a case of water? I'm gonna go out with some friends tonight.
Oh, good for you, Miss Sally. I don't know. Have you? I'm not sure you've ever done that.
No, don't tell Father. You know how he is.
Then I will be him for the moment. Exactly what will you be doing?
We're just gonna go watch a movie.
Oh,
Have
and
some
that's
pizza.
what time will you be returning?
I think we're gonna be all night, so I'll be
All
back
night.
in the morning.
I see. And what movie is this?
I don't know. My friend Coda's picking it up.
I see. This is a boy.
Finn will be there too. So,
So you and two boys.
well,
This
no,
is
not
making
just,
me feel so much more reassured.
I also have Erica. But Finn's the exchange student. I'm showing him what we do. Remember?
So 2 girls and 2 boys. Very well. Pack, I'll say something. And whatever you would do, you'd come in on the kitchen counter is a case of water. That's what you asked for. Your cucumber sandwiches.
And Sally's also
Made.
going to
Yep.
sneak up to her father's room. And she's going to. You guys will see her probably like phase through the door. And she'll kind of look very nervous. But she knows where she's headed to. And she'll head straight to the cabinet where there's a giant liquor cabinet. And you'll see her just. She doesn't know what to grab, so you just watch her put her hand through and pull a bottle out. And she's just like, okay, gotta go. And she kind of shoves it into her backpack and then runs downstairs and goes, thanks, Devlin. If Harold's here, tell him he's a butthead. She runs out the door.
Okay, grab it. On top there was a brown paper bag, like a lunch bag. That's also on this. It goes, be safe.
Always.
I just want like a few panels of like Coda finding the movie they're gonna watch as he just like gets up to like head out like through a random pipe, and he just like it's just like as I'm heading out as like the panel shifts to like a bigger version of the room that's just like an almost empty like concrete like basement. He's talking to no one.
Yeah, just there by himself.
Not necessarily a scene,
Mhm.
but Sally said she needed at least one cheese pizza. She didn't give any requirements for the others. And I imagine there's a lot of different pizza. Like, there's always a couple different pizza places.
Oh yeah.
So Finn is going to make sure he gets like a barbecue chicken pizza, a like cheeseburger pizza. You know, one especially for him is the taco pizza because he loves tacos, and how could he not? Obviously, get the cheese pizza, but he's gonna get like a whole like buffet worth of different like, you know. And he's flying towards the Ferris wheel. He's using his heliokinesis to keep it warm. Yeah.
Nice.
Just
When you lay these out, there's going to be one pizza here that is very unusual. The city has all types of metas and aliens and even creatures from other dimensions. So the pizza places have adapted. And there's certain, sometimes off the menu things that you can know about and get. So I'll let you like just ponder that when they spread it out. Like you can say what that one pizza is that doesn't fit in.
yes.
Yeah. Come and grab. And I would say, yeah, let's go to Erica.
Erica stays with Anna, her guardian,
Mhm.
which is the unmeta Alakazam. But because Alakazam's always out doing superheroing because that's her job, she's not always home. So they communicate often through a data pad that she doesn't always carry around with her. It's usually just like morning messages and evening messages and the occasional.
Mhm. I think
Letting
your
her
datapad goes, just got a vision on a meeting with a new coven. Do you plan on attending this?
Not tonight. I got invited to hang out for a sleepover with friends from school. We have a project that we're working together.
Are you finding an alternative coven then? Is this your coven?
I think so. They're from all different districts too, so be good to have the spice of life, you know.
Many facets to a healthy crystal. Smiley face.
See you soon. And then I'll do like a string of like colored hearts.
You are bringing something, right? You're not going to be rude.
Of course not. I was going to get some bags of chips with some of my allowance.
Remember, not everyone likes salt and vinegar like you.
I know.
And then they just ghost.
Yeah. And I'd like to think that Erica has like a jar where she's kept all of her allowance in, and it's just like full of like various different currency.
Absolutely. You have a few like it's almost like imp teeth in there for when you do other things.
Yeah.
Currency, you're like, oh no, I need real money. It's like mixed between the different currency. And what's something else in her room that is magical in nature, or is only in the room with someone with your abilities?
Erica has a mirror that that isn't like for like doing her hair in or whatnot. It's a divining mirror. She's known others with magical powers who can do it with like a bowl of water and stuff, but she uses a mirror that it doesn't really show your reflection in it. It's almost like one of those mirrors that's like so old that it doesn't do that anymore. But it has like garnets around the outside.
Perfect. And then it sits there and you acknowledge it. Do you take it with you?
No, I think she kind of just like looks at it and smiles a bit and kind of just like gives it like a good luck kind of like rub before she heads out.
All right. Okay, you take off. Very, very good. And then soon, you all can meet outside of the Ferris wheel.
All right, guys, you got everything?
Yeah, got it right here.
Finn's sitting there trying to keep a tray or a tower of pizzas from falling like a Jenga tower.
That's a lot of pizza, Finn.
That is a lot of pizza.
Well, yeah,
Good
but
work.
food is amazing, though. Have you guys tried food? Food is great.
I'm a fan.
The first thing I'm gonna do is just go and look over at what Betty made.
Yeah, it's right here, and I'm just gonna place it down on whatever counter is. Wait, we're not in the house. I'm sorry.
No.
We met at the.
We're outside
Oh.
the Ferris wheel.
That's right. Never mind.
No,
Yeah, I've
I
got
just
it right
that
here.
Betty made something and couldn't communicate with her about it, so I ran and looked at what it was.
I think right now you can see that it's white and has brown stuff in it. It's sort of.
Yeah, I made dip. It's dip, right?
Yes, you made dip. Great job. Looks awesome.
All right. So, Sally Jane.
So, to get down into our secret place, we have to get onto the Ferris wheel on a certain one. Everybody knows which one, obviously, because my place is widely known. But one of the certain bars, and when it goes all the way around and comes to go down, it secretly goes into a tunnel and leads it down, and a new one's replaced up.
Nice. Now, to do this, you also have to activate the ritual.
Yep.
How do you use these objects to activate the ritual that I think it goes underground, then there's the door there that has to activate and let you into this like other space.
Okay, and then once we all get down after that, Sally's like, okay guys, here, give me each of your hands. And we're gonna all kind of combine, and she's going to use her powers to kind of draw the essence of each thing that they had to find. So like each person will light up a different color almost. For like Betty bringing down the sour cream will turn green. Erica bringing down the chips will kind of turn a white. Coda bringing down the movie will turn like a grayish almost. Finn bringing down the pizza will be like an orange. And then me bringing down mine will be kind of a purplish red. And you all watch as the energy kind of goes into this little door, which is a pentagram, and it spins and unlocks. And we open up to my containment, or my place. Alright guys, here it is. It's not much right now, but there's a meditation room. I have a containment center for in case, we encounter something bad or, me. And then also I have a very powerful computer.
Oh, does it have the nah?
Nanogram? What?
Yeah, that.
I don't know. I was
Nanobot?
gonna say, if Eon was here, he could probably know, but he's not. But anyways, what movie did you bring, Coda?
I gotta pick a movie now.
Is it
1
Gidget?
second.
Rebel Without a Cause?
Terminator?
Short Circuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Short Circuit. No, what did I have to get a certain type of movie, or can I get any type of movie?
It was a
Do whatever you want.
Okay, then I'm gonna just get a random old horror movie called Village of the Damned.
I've seen that movie. Oh, a horror movie. That'll be fun.
Horror movie. Oh.
Betty, have you ever seen one of those?
Oh, I've seen horror movies. Sure. Yeah.
Like this?
I mean, I guess I don't really know.
I got this bottle of wine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What
that's normally
year?
what my dad drinks. So, I didn't know what you guys like, so...
All right.
Well, I brought at least 3 kinds of chips. Finn, have you ever had salt and vinegar
Separately or together?
together?
Because I've had them separate. Oh, wait, they go together. I've only ever had them separate.
On a chip.
What, like a computer chip? I don't know what a chip is.
A potato chip.
But potatoes are chips now? You humans have so many different ways to cook your food.
Yeah, you get a potato and you basically just dry it.
We don't even cook the food where I'm from. You just eat it, you know. It's still wiggling around.
Wiggling around?
There's a level of terrifying in that you just kind of need to like think about for a sec.
What's terrifying about that? That's how we like he's gonna pull out he's gonna set the pizzas down and open one of them, but it's gonna be the wrong one. It's actually just gonna be filled with tacos. It's an entire pizza box filled with tacos. And then he's gonna pick it out another one and open it, and it's kind of this like half tentacle, half foot, and it's still kind of moving. He's like, this is the toe of a and make like dolphin noises. Just make dolphin noises and be like, yeah, this is a delicacy on my planet. It tastes like you guys have had chocolate, right? That thing called chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like that, but if it was meatier. It's like a meat chocolate.
Yeah, but like, come on, your cut up beings are still wiggling. Does that not?
Well, no,
raise
it's
some
dead.
suspicion?
It's dead. It just it moves. It responds to like electricity in the body. It responds to that. So like it makes it taste better. It's food. That's all I know. If I try these ship things, you guys gotta try the so.
Hey, I'm not gonna make you try a chip, and I'm gonna just take a taco.
Huh.
What kind of dip did you bring, Betty?
Oh, well, I sort of was taking. Well, I knew. Well, the thing is, okay, so it's got onion and some other things. I think you'll really like it, though. So she opens it up and puts it on the counter.
Sally Jane will walk over and try it.
All right. I think
I'm gonna look over at Sally Jane, very worried.
you taste sour cream, and then like there's this mixture of like a ketchup and mustard.
Oh my god!
As we flash back to Sazon going, says something about French onion. When would you French? Well, you put ketchup and mustard on your French fries.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So if we had that, right? That's right, girl.
Yeah, that's savory.
And then raw onion.
Raw onion. Yep. And maybe some pepper?
Oh, yes. That's what you get.
It's amazing, Betty.
Really?
Wonderful.
I'm just gonna sneak up and sneak Sally a vomit bag.
I'm gonna open.
It's amazing, and she's just gonna push it into your mouth. Try it.
I'm gonna open up the bag of plain chips and try it too.
Who did you shove that into?
Cody's mouth.
Oh, no.
Oh. Coda's instantly just gonna start throwing up. Just be like, oh dear God, why did you do this?
Finn's gonna try it, and then try it some more, and then try it a little bit more, and just be like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is great.
It's really good. I think Coda's allergic to onion. That's why, Betty.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I should
Yeah.
have told you I had onion in it. Do I need to call the doctor?
No, I think he'll be
No.
okay.
I'm gonna make it. It wasn't that bad.
So tell me about this movie you got. Is it like I don't know, Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy or something like that? Or is it more like the Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Or
Yes, Coda, tell Betty what the movie's like. Or should we just watch it?
I feel like you should just watch it. I feel like
which version of this movie did you get?
I looked up the 1960s version.
Okay.
So she hasn't seen this yet.
No.
I haven't seen it, so I feel like Erica hasn't seen it.
I haven't seen it in
Yeah,
real
there's-
life either, but Coda has.
There's no way Fenn has seen this.
So what kind of a check is this?
I think you just tell me what you think this is going.
I think Betty would be horrified by this film. I've only seen the 90s version, but I think that she would have been horrified by it.
Yeah, well, it's like I think it's this black and the '60s black and white, and it's British. So
So she definitely would be horrified by it.
Yes.
She grew up through the 50s, yeah.
Yeah, she's got like a pillow over her face through half this film.
Coda at this point
Okay.
just find it funny.
so in
Sally
this
Jane.
moment, oh yeah, go ahead.
Sally Jane's sitting there trying to comfort Betty this whole time. Betty, it's not that bad. See, look. And then every time she like brings down the pillow, something bad's on the screen, so she puts it instantly back up. She
It's like, I'll just go clean up, and you all can finish the movie. Yeah. Okay, great.
So something lighter next time. My bad.
thanks,
Should have been
thanks,
clearer.
Coda. Ruined the date.
I didn't know, and no one said. Next time, like describe the vibe better.
I think Erica's just foggy. Just like, is this? It's another piece of pizza.
But yeah,
Okay.
Betty wouldn't stay there longer than 30 minutes. She's out.
Absolutely, I love it. Then, how do you all feel like your influence goes? Is there a moment where you gain influence with each other? So we should go through who you think gets influence over you from your team.
I think Finn would get influence over Betty.
For eating her debt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she understands that she didn't do a great job with it, but she kind of liked that he liked it at least.
Very good. So mark that.
Everyone already has influence over me.
Sally's going to give influence over to Betty.
Okay. What prompted that?
She feels like she's kind of growing closer. Even if it's in her own mind.
Very good.
Everybody already has influence over Fenn, so
Very good. And then Erica, anything or not sure what you had?
I think I'm going to change my influence with Coda. That he has influence over that wild horror movie that Erica's never seen before.
Good movie choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. And so you poured the wine, Sally Jane. You poured your wine.
Yes, she does pour everybody's wine. To a good, well done the other night. This is what they do at fancy parties, right? Toast.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. We saved Steven.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Right.
also, Coda. We're now a formal registered team.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. We should come up with a name.
We forgot
God,
to tell you that.
That's why we did this.
Yeah, to soften the blow a little bit.
So you all say that, kind of take your drink. In response, I think Coda just takes his, and this is the most vinegary wine. It just
Oh.
is absolutely terrible and almost tastes like rotten fruit.
This is that
What do
spit
you
take frame.
mean we're...
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. Total spit take. What do you
Sorry,
mean?
dude.
We're registered.
Yeah. That agent guy, he wouldn't let us leave without registering as a team or each other, like registering. So we opted as a team.
We were going to leave your name out of it, but they already knew about you somehow.
Yeah. You must be really popular.
Damn. I really thought I was keeping a low profile. I guess not.
Well, we didn't tell them your name, if it's any consolation. They just know that we have a fifth member.
That is a
that
huge
he has
consolation,
control over
actually.
metal. I'm
That
pretty sure
sucks
they
a
have an
little
idea.
bit, but I can work with this.
What do you guys think of our team name?
Well, there are 5 of us, and there are 5 fingers on a hand, and maybe we're the hand.
There's also 5 points on a star.
Oh, that's true. That's much better.
Maybe we're the star hand? The handy star?
Like Darman? How about we're 5 and we're fantastic. Maybe.
The Fantastic Five. It has a ring to it.
I don't know. I feel like that's I feel like someone has that name.
Really? I've never heard of them.
I'd actually totally be fine with being called the Fantastic Five.
We could be the quintuplets. No? Okay.
You have Finn. You could be the Fantastic Five.
There we go. How do you feel about that, Finn?
This food is good. What were we talking about? Oh, names. Yeah, I like that. It really reminds me of that. Who are they again? Yeah, sure.
How about the Shadow Alliance?
No.
That sounds
My-
spooky.
The
My
Ruthless Allies. The Guardians. The Chosen.
I like the Guardians.
The Golden Champions.
We can do the Star Guardians if we want to keep it the 5-point thing.
Or be the Power 5. Or the...
Power 5 sounds cool.
I also like Star Guardians, but
Star Guardians. That sounds awesome.
I'm from a star, so I'm kind of biased on that.
I like Star Guardians.
I do too.
Yeah.
Although I feel like we should be guarding a galaxy or something.
Yeah.
We're guarding the school.
Maybe like the Guardians of the
Regarding the
Universe.
Earth, which is a star to someone else, so same thing.
So the Star Guardians?
Or maybe the Teenage Mutant.
I'm not a mutant.
No, that doesn't work at all.
We're not avenging anything. I don't think. I'm not avenging anything.
I'm not either.
No.
Nope.
Well, we could be a league or allies or guardians, angels, rebels.
The Guardian 5 if we want.
But what if we ever pick up another member?
Then we'll just be one of those teams with an improportionate number of people and thing. And the name doesn't change. It's just like one of those things.
We'll just call ourselves the Mighty Three.
It's like when the Fantastic Four has like an extra person on their team. They never change the name. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really happen, but like. When it
What
does,
about the
it doesn't matter.
Fantastic Guardians?
I'm liking the Guardians part.
Guardians sounds cool. Like whether it's Star Guardians or it's Shadow Guardians or it's Golden Guardians or Celestial Guardians or
So what do you come to?
the Time Guardians. Oh, I think we like Guardians. So
We could just be the Guardians.
Yeah.
Wait, I've seen that movie. Can I be Kevin Costner?
who's Kevin Costner? Yeah. So I think we'll figure out the adjective later.
So,
We
so
have the
far,
noun.
So far, you're the Guardians. Very good. Then, what else do we feel like goes on?
Well,
So do we
I
like
guess-
mail this to them? Like, do we just like write a form and mail them to change our name, or do we call
Oh.
someone?
I can call them right now if you want. I'm gonna go ahead and press the shield.
You did, yeah, okay. Now they know we're here.
Okay, so you allow that to happen.
It happens, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we don't have initiative, so you're able to go, I grabbed that right before she
Nope.
does it, but if you're good, nope. Okay, cool. So,
Yeah.
Because
we can do
we've
it.
all been drinking a little, so I think our reactions are a
I've
little slower.
like
too.
tried to like move it down, like use my ability to like make it heavier, but Betty's like strong, so she just like doesn't even notice.
No, Betty has never drank alcohol before now. One glass is pretty much turned her tipsy. Hey,
Mm.
agent.
Betty?
Hi. We have part of a name for you. It's Guardians.
Noted. I said, what have you been drinking?
I had
Now can I smack it out of her head?
I had some chips.
Smacks it. As we
Hey!
see the paddle on the agent, just kind of smiles.
Why'd you knock that out of my hand?
We just got perked as far as I know, and I didn't have to give up my name, so I'm not trying to cause any more of a problem.
Here, Betty. Here's your shield thing.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Put it away. Well, we have a name, so I say we drink to that. How about another glass?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So you stuffed down the most horrible thing.
I forgot how
Which
bad
had to
this
be a
was. Sally Jane, what is it that your father drinks?
I don't know. It's really nasty. No wonder he's
tastes
always
like-
mean.
You guys would notice that with the second one, Koda doesn't really drink it. He's holding it in his metal hand and just kind of turns the hand really hot so it evaporates before he drinks any of it.
I don't know, guys. It tastes like the swamp water of Alex.
What's an Alex?
We're drinking
It's,
swamp water?
Well, there's a planet next to mine, or close enough. We visit there from time to time, and there's the swamps. They're not like here. They're really clear and nice swamps. But yeah, you drink some of that water, and it's not that bad.
Alright, so you're an alien, and I need you to define clear for me, just to make sure they're the same thing that we define it as.
Like brown and dark and like sludgy.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
So you
Coda,
should go and look at something that's clear. Yeah, what's up?
do you have a house?
Not really.
You don't have
Where
a
do you-
house?
Where do you live?
I live in a basement, kind of. Best way to explain it.
Like under a house?
Yeah. It's kind of like underground in a storage drain. It's under some I think it's some like noodle place above me.
Do you like it there?
It's fine. No one really knows I live there, so it's free. I got a bed, a TV, and a game system. Pretty comfortable.
I say we play a drinking game.
What drinking game?
I don't know any, but
Finn, what's a drinking game they play on your planet?
Pin the tail on the Snorchnecks.
What's a Snorschnick?
It looks like a cross between an elephant and a giraffe,
Oh,
but it has like the reason it's hard is because they're like 30 feet tall, and the tail is like a bunny rabbit tail, so it's a really small target.
Wait, do you
Are you talking
actually
about finding-
have to put a pin in the tail?
I'm gonna point at Erica.
Yeah. Well, they're typically you have a live one, but their tails are removable.
that sounds very
wow.
complicated.
yeah.
That just sounds like Where's the drink? When do you drink? Is what I seem to be missing from this.
Well, when the Snorsnacks kicks you, from behind, you're gonna want to drink.
Yeah, I wanted to go to want to drink before it kicked me, not after.
Typically, drinking first numbs you. But
Oh,
Maybe we can try that game at a later time.
yeah. Not now, though.
well, I don't think there's any Snorsnackses near here, so
Luckily not.
Sally, do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Betty, you know how to use a phone?
Yes, I know how to use a phone.
Do you need it?
Yeah, I was just gonna call my mom, let her know how the dip went.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Right. I don't know if I've ever used a phone like this before.
Yeah.
Where's the rotary? The wheel.
There is none. What's your mom's number here?
Okay, I just give you the number.
Do. I get it back to you.
All right.
It's ringing.
Wouldn't it be like rotary operator?
Did you give her your mom's number?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is the past park. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm trying to reach Mr. and Mrs. Burkhart's.
Absolutely. What is your identification, or what is your account number?
All right, I give him my account number.
Oh, Miss Burkhart. My apologies.
No need, you're good.
Is this a new number for you? Should I register it?
Oh no, I'm borrowing a phone.
Okay. Then it rings. Actually, for so reminder, all calls from the outside are monitored.
Right.
Hi, hon.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Oh, it's you, Betty. Hey.
Hey. How are you?
Good.
How's Dad?
Oh, your father is just perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's
Always
so
perfect.
good. I'm so happy. So happy. That makes me happy. I wanted to tell you that everybody loved the dip. And especially Finn.
Good. What did everyone else bring, Betty?
They brought pizza and chips and a movie. I didn't watch most of the movie. But-
chips and dip. Did you guys get thirsty? Do I need to bring
Mhm.
something?
Oh no, I drank plenty.
Oh, what did they bring to drink?
It was hold on. Sally,
Huh?
what's the name of that drink we had?
Water?
She says it's water. It tasted a little
It had
weird
juice.
for water, but I guess that's what water is like here.
Oh, and what color was it?
It was kind of clear, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. She goes, oh, it just tasted weird, honey. Okay.
Yeah, it was great. It was so. Do you want me to bring you some?
Yes.
Okay.
I would love it if you brought some, honey.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, I'd bring the movie, but I don't think it's out yet. So,
Oh.
yeah. It was pretty scary.
Oh,
Yeah. I am
Nice.
so happy that you and Dad are okay. It makes me so happy.
why wouldn't we be okay, hon? Okay, honey. You're staying there.
I'm so happy that you're both
Your mom
okay.
doesn't even
Good.
know.
Plan some extra time with us tomorrow, okay? When you get home from school, and we can have a little family get together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know what? Actually, wait.
You know
hold
what,
on.
hon? You know
Let
what?
me check.
I'm
on-
coming over to Molly's right now. I'll see you in a little bit.
I'm not at. Hang up the phone. Okay. I think I'm gonna go lay down.
That's probably best, Betty.
Night.
Betty just collapses on the sofa.
I feel like in this moment, Erica is challenging Finn to a Jenga battle made out of pizza crust. It's not working very well because it's pizza crust.
Finn is also probably distracting her by using a pizza crust as a mustache. Like putting it between his lips and his nose and holding it between them like it's a mustache.
I would be probably cleaning, like, his not being the only one that didn't drink a lot, be cleaning up the area that we've kind of made a mess of.
Absolutely. It's been cleaning up, and you all wake up the next day. Alarm goes off. It's loud, and you realize it's been going off for at least 20 minutes. As school is starting in 10.
So, like, do we know the punishment for skipping school?
Death. No,
This is darkest campaign.
You show up for you to die.
I mean, Coda might not have all the issues. The rest of you, there are like definite consequences, not at school, at home. But it's definitely a bigger deal.
Oh God.
Like, I was thinking I might not have that much issue not showing up.
Coda, come on, we gotta get to school.
Fine.
Yeah, Betty brushes her teeth to get all that alcohol out.
Yeah. Absolutely. Brush your teeth, trying to get everything moving, and how do each of you try to get to school? Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and take our 10-minute break. We haven't done that, and we are transition to the next bit.
Cool.
I'd like to say though that Erica's totally abusing the fact that she can do magic by doing magical clothing changes.
Are you in the mirror like Krista's teenage witch, just like whoosh,
Oh,
trying
yeah.
different outfits on? Absolutely.
Yeah. Except like the clothes like transition like glowing almost with like the sparkle energy, and then it's like whoop, different outfit.
Amazing. All right. As everyone rushes to class, everyone gets back here as well. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to determine if their character switched any of their labels. If they feel weirder, more freak because they hung out with a bunch of freaks, or because it was so mundane of an evening that that has increased your view that you are just a teenager, just like every other one. Yeah.
Sally Jane is going to lower her freak and increase her mundane.
Okay.
Because she does
Same.
feel like she actually got to be a normal teenager now.
I feel like after Coda's reactions to Finn's food and home planet drinking game, he probably feels more like a freak. Just because the reactions sounded a little bit I can't think of the word for it. It just from the reactions it just kind of makes sense.
That works.
Nothing's shifting for Betty.
Okay. Anything for Erica?
I think that I kind of feel like her danger has gone down rather than her freak, because like she's still like we all have like powers and stuff, but like she doesn't feel like she's a dangerous person around these friends. That like she's in control.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Also, when we were discussing, before I thought we were talking about how we were going to get to school, and I was going to say that I was just going to head somewhere else first instead.
Okay. Yeah. So, does anyone make a stop before school? That's the question, and we'll start with Coda. What do you do, Coda?
So before school, Coda does know this doctor in the Mosaic District named Dr. Gladys that checks on him a lot. And knowing he was going to be late anyways, he's just going to go to her to like write him a pass for being late. So he can change because he slept in his clothes. And I imagine Dr. Gladys is like this very like strict, harsh woman. Like the second Coda walks in the door, she instantly like assumes he's skipping school, so like hits him in the back of the head with like an IV like stand and lectures him for skipping school. Like the closest thing he has to a mother at this point.
Absolutely.
Not very involved with his life, but like we'll know if he does anything too bad or like like that.
Why aren't you in school?
I spent some time with some friends last night. I overslept and I didn't have time to change. I thought it would be easier to stop here.
Would I like these friends?
I assume you like everyone. I mean,
If only.
they're decent enough people.
Kind of looks at you. Then why are you darkening my door?
I need a pass for being late.
You know they're going to think you'll have some disease. Roll mundane.
All right, I have +2 to this now, actually. So that makes it a 9.
9. Fine. How about this? How about you promise me a B? A B in prime, and I'll give you this pass.
All right, deal. I would say I'm definitely currently getting like a C minus.
Yeah.
But I'll make that deal.
Yeah, get it up. Get it up. Passes it to you.
Well, thanks, Doc. You're always there for me.
Go to keeping safe, right?
Yeah. All my other limbs are still attached. Like my one remaining limb.
All right, get out of here.
Yeah, I'll just shuffle off, and I actually her office is right behind like the noodle shop that I live under. I actually live like right under her store basically. I mostly leave and enter through the tunnels, but I go down there to change. And then I'll head to school.
All right. Go down and as you go to leave, you just see a black limo parked outside of her shop for her little clinic.
Huh. Can I go and check it out? I want to go up and like kind of inspect I'm not really like looking inside. I'm just inspecting the limo because it looks really nice.
You go from here. I mean, what are you looking for other than that it's a nice limo?
Can I see? I want to try to figure out who owns it. I honestly want to figure out like who's here, who's like that big.
How so? So what are you trying? Like, what would give that away? I'm trying to because you're.
I guess,
I'm trying to
I
think.
guess
what
I
you
would
get
look inside the car. I want to try to like I'm looking like inside, trying to look for possessions.
Okay. The back windows are darkened. If you look through the front, like kind of you see the front, the driver's there, so you know you can't get too close. Like,
Okay.
and you don't really see anything that would give away whose it is.
Then I would just look at the license plate and then head on to school.
Okay, you copy it down. All right. And you copy down. It's BUR-01.
BUR
Yep.
dash 031
01.
01. Cool.
All right. Anybody else do anything before they hit class?
So Sally Jane, you see her just kind of go into her bag, pull out a hoodie and some sweatpants, throw it on, and they're colored black and purple. And then she goes to try to phase, because that's normally how she goes to school, but she has a very bad hangover. So we see her like appear up on the cliff where everybody watches like the movies, and she's like, "How the? Oh my god!" And she goes to phase again, but she trips, and you see her falling off the cliff, and then she, like, right in middle-air, she disappears. And this is like 10-15 minutes has passed by, and she finally like appears falling into the classroom, like on the teacher's desk.
Absolutely. You didn't go to your room. You had your clothes at the place.
Yeah, I had to exchange the
Absolutely.
clothes.
Yeah. So and then and you're late. So like, and you're not registered.
No. This is a bad day. I'm here.
It was so. sort of calmly comes over to you. You sit, and she goes, and passes you over registration papers
I
at
take
your
them.
desk, and just sort of walks away, not saying another word. As everyone's like, oh, I knew something was up with her.
You just see her like, she does the whole like pulls the sweater tight and kind of covers her face and sinks into her chair.
Yeah, as you lean over, out of your sleeves here fall what look like essentially like a black crystal. It's almost has a quartz like feel, and just tick, 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 tick.
Pick it up. That's weird. Where'd you come from?
And what's up with Erica?
Well, you muted.
Thank you. I think because Erica could take advantage of like just changing clothes, and because she had like her school bag with her still, she does like the magic clothes change. But definitely when she heads towards school, she teleports herself like probably outside, like on like one of the I think of the like the track and field ring where people run around in that giant circle.
Are people running when you do it?
I definitely think so.
Okay.
And it's like she just narrowly dodges like somebody as like she teleports in front of them.
And you're registered. They're like, ah!
Sorry.
In the bleachers, you see in a non-uniformed thing, drinking a Tim Hortons coffee, Alakazam. Watching you just teleport in.
Overshot it there. And I kind of just like look up and do a wave.
She kind of does a finger to you.
And I'm gonna walk this time because I feel like if I teleport again, I might teleport not where I'm going. Morning.
Morning. How are you feeling?
Good. Last minute, trying to get to school.
You're late. Here, she passes you this. It's a paper cup tea.
Oh, thank you.
Goes, for further reference, third drawer above the sink, fifth shelf.
Oh,
That would be where, after a hard day and you decide on another hard night, it's good to drink this after.
thank you.
I don't recommend you take this route, Sally. I'm sorry, Erica. But obviously, I am not. I wouldn't have it if I hadn't had times for those nights myself. So, yeah, there it is. And here's she has a Bavarian cream filled donut as well. That's for you. I may have enchantment on you to let me know when you do some of these milestone things in your teenage life.
Oh.
I just want to appropriately be there as your guardian and guide.
Erica kind of like nods awkwardly and just kind of like shoves half the donut in her mouth. But she looks very like appreciative.
You haven't been to your room?
No, I changed and came right here.
Then just know that I'm here. And make sure you get there today. Okay.
Okay.
And she kind of puts her feet so she slides in between the bleachers and out of sight as she just falls through the earth.
Man, that's cool. And then I feel like the bell rings, and then she's like, "Oh shit!" And then she kind of just takes off.
Absolutely. How is Finn?
Well, the first thing Finn does when he wakes up is checks and sees if there's any leftover food. Because, you know, he hears that the best way to start a day is a good, healthy breakfast of pizza and tacos.
Absolutely.
And he doesn't have any change of clothes. He's just gonna, like, turn his shirt inside out.
Do you feel like Finn's hungover at all?
Probably not. Like, not in the same sense. Like, it's more of like a... I almost feel like it's more of like, instead of like, oh, my head is pounding, like the light and all this, it's more of like a euphoric, like, oh yeah, this is great. Like, he's more high from it than hungover. Like, so like
he gets it good on both ends. He's like, woo!
Right. He flying to school. He probably like weaves a little bit, like, you know, like he's probably going a little slower than normal. But yeah, just heating up his food in midair while he's on the way to school. Just kind of people don't expect him to like change his clothes because he doesn't have fashion sense in the first place. So it's not like anybody's gonna notice if he like it's so common they won't notice that he didn't change his clothes anyway. Like, they'll probably already think he wore that already. Like, but yeah, he's just kind of like, he gets, you know, when he gets there, he's just like, wait, which one's my class again? Like, he probably doesn't he probably doesn't really have any issues after that. Like, he's probably one of the few that's just like, oh, okay, I'm here. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, as you're pushing through, there's kind of a vibration on your wrist as you get a message.
Hello?
Menlix, congratulations on human ritual hangover.
Oh. Thanks, Jeeves. Wait, who are you again?
I am your coordinator for your mission. You are reporting on Earth, yes?
Right.
Good. You are to be reviewed, whether you are to stay. Please, we've decided to make the subject your newest experience. this hangover. Please describe what led up to and what was the result. You'll have 1 week to submit.
Oh, so, and Fenn's just gonna be like, pull out as he's as he's flying. He's gonna pull out a pen and paper and just be like, rocks attacked person. Boy obsessed with robot stuff. Fought robot boy. And then like cat scan, but it's not in the shape of a cat? Question mark. And then like go through a list. It's just a bullet point. Like he's gonna go later and like do a full like essay, but like just writing down the bullet points that he remembers. Oh, disgusting dip. That was actually pretty good.
Disgustingly good. All right. You start to write that down. And anything from Betty?
Betty would wake up, have a terrible hangover, go to ask Sally if there's any aspirin, but I think Sally's already gone. She gets changed with what she brought with her, and then goes to think, okay, I'll go ask Erica if I can get a ride, and Erica's gone. And after a while, just realizes she has no idea what she's doing, so she's going to try to leave. She doesn't really know how to get out of this place, though, because she entered through a roller coaster. And so she spends a little time trying to get back out by jumping, hoping that there's like a way out. Just doesn't really understand at all. And after a little bit, just like searches for any exit or door she can find.
What can she find there, Sally?
She eventually finds like a secret ladder that leads out kind of to a sewer.
Oh, no. So she goes up there. She's in the sewer. Walking through the sewer, getting all that grime and sludge all over her. And she finally gets out of the sewer. She's completely ruined her clothes. And she's like, well, I can't go to school like this. And she figures she's already late, so she's going to try to get home real quick, change, and then try to get back to the school.
Okay. Yeah, you end up going, and you, as you get into the district, you're immediately asked to come into the security office. They're going to go, Betty, we just need to talk to you real quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
walk on in. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was in the sewer. It's a
Oh.
long story.
Mm-hmm. We understand. I'll go very good. We're just there was so we had some strange reports last night. Did you were you in the district or no? You're coming in really early. Did you even come in here last night?
No, I was at a friend's house out of town.
Did you have a party?
Oh, I don't. I guess technically it might have been a party. There was other people there. We had pizza. That's a party, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, what did you do? Tell me all about it. Listen. If I talk to you, I don't have to actually work. I can just take my break.
Am I in trouble or something?
You're not in trouble at all. If I'm talking to you, then I can just not do my other work.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, no, we watched a movie and we all talked, and that was pretty much it.
Okay. What movie?
Oh, I don't remember. It was a horror movie.
Oh, was it scary?
Yeah, I didn't actually finish it. I watched for a little bit and then I kind of got out of there. But the food was pretty good. Oh, I made some dip if you want to try some. She
Of
offered some
course. It's not been the refrigerator.
dip. No, she passed
Goes-
out.
It kind of looks. and eats it. Mmm.
Yeah? You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can keep it because I don't really need it back. I mean, I need the dish back, but I get that later. Yeah. You
Me and this lady.
you said you had weird reports. Oh, like was somebody like it wasn't you know who was it like because people I don't know if, yeah the person who kind of owns this place. Huh.
Now it's getting kind of big, and a black limo pulls up to the security office.
Okay, is that for you?
And door walks out, and you see dressed in a black sleek dress with green jade necklace that drapes down over her chest, Elizabeth. And as they begin walking to the office, the guard with you kind of leaves the dip and runs to the bathroom.
Right.
As he closes the door. Betty.
Hi, Elizabeth.
High school treating you well?
Yeah, pretty good. I just came back to change. I kind of got lost in a sewer.
Well, we all have to grow up.
Yeah. How have you been?
Well, Betty. Tell me, you see if this is all empty now. We need to deal with Mother.
What's wrong with Mother?
Well, she went to Molly's last night. The reports say. And you weren't there.
I told her that I told her not to go over. I don't.
Well, that's fine. But she did. And she, of course, called the police. And
Oh.
no, don't worry. I own the police, but took care of it. Sort of. And anyway. If you're having to go home and... Oof, you need to go home. I believe I need to escort you there. I can say that... Well, we can come up with anything you want. Maybe an internship?
Yeah, that could work. I'll tell them that I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, and that's why I didn't want to worry them and or get their hopes up.
Right. And then you came, and it was an all-night project, and I thought you had said something, and I apologize profusely for not checking in with them. Does that sound good?
Yes, I think that'll work.
Good. Good.
What tipped them off?
Tell me. Well, they said you sounded drunk. Did you have any wine or vodka? Anything like that?
I don't think I've spoken with them since I left the house.
So this is what you need to tell your friends. You say, no matter what I do, never let me call people when I've been drinking. If they're good friends, they won't let you do this again.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Well. So, let us go.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Mom said something the other day. I thought you'd like to hear it.
What'd you say?
She said you wouldn't hurt a fly.
Hmm.
You're a good person.
She said you wouldn't,
Oh,
Betty.
me, you, it's the same.
Well, maybe, of course, Mom's usually right.
Yeah. I just thought you'd want to hear that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. What? Wow. Oof. You do have in the sewer.
Yeah, I know.
Let's. We need to. And she gets you in the place here. What she gets you in the limo. You stop by basically costuming at this place.
Yeah.
And it's more like she doesn't too much clean you, but enough to kind of give kind of like an intern, kind of like a more business class dress, so to speak, that she hooks you up with, and that way at least it looks like maybe this stereopan and tries to get some of the smell off of you. She goes, there we go. All right. Perfect. Let's see. Let me see. You looked apart. Oh, you'll need something like this. This would be a card that anyone would have. Let's just clip it to you, and
Okay.
you'd want to keep it on you in case you ever needed to come in and see me over at the core.
So I can come visit you?
Of course, you can come visit me, Patty.
Good. I'd like that.
Good. And one more thing. I make a lot of the technology that helps metas around the city, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And as such, files and such things come across my system, and some of my security flags things. And of course, when my name came up, got flagged. So I wanted to see it. And I see that you're registered with Aegis.
They didn't give me a choice. I mean, I had to. It was
Betty. It was inevitable. In the future, because we share so much, if you could let me know.
You're right. I should have told you.
You didn't know a thing. Listen, I don't blame you. You are good, right?
I have to ask you something.
Sure.
I didn't tell anybody else this, but you knew Steven.
She pauses. I know Steven. Yeah, I met him.
Did you have anything? This isn't an accusation. Like I said, I
Sounds
didn't
like
tell,
it, but go ahead.
It's not. It's a question. I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to ask you about it.
Okay.
Well, Steven kind of lost his mind a little bit because of the nanonite things. And he met with you. Did you have anything to do with that?
She pauses. Steven met with me to become an intern. I didn't give him. I don't. When you have anything to do with it, I have nanite technology. Don't tell anybody this, but I have nanite technology in a lot of my things. It's not the biggest secret, but it's enough of one. you know, it was in that field that he applied in. So I met with him. Not sure what you were asking.
Well, I was just trying to figure out how he could have possibly lost his way. I mean, he didn't seem like a bad person.
Lost his way. Did he do something wrong?
He killed somebody.
Oh, wait, what? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We took care of it. He's okay too. But I just didn't know what the connection was because he kept talking about meeting someone and the description was spot on. And I didn't want to say anything because obviously I didn't want them thinking that you had anything to do with it, and likewise that I had anything to do with it.
Right. I mean, he did come in the nanite. Well, I'll tell you what. I did not do anything to him. I mean, I guess it is good to hear sometimes. I did not do anything to this friend of yours. And I will, just so you don't need to worry about yourself about it, I will go ahead and after we talk to Mother, I will fire a report, and I'll have our inventory done, because if he did get a hold of something, maybe, I am sorry to say this about a friend of yours, maybe he stole it from the lab, but we'll find out. We'll see if anything's missing. If it is, we'll simply say we're made aware of this and we'll just make our reports, make sure we're on top of anything that could have happened.
That's such a relief. Oh, thank you.
Of course.
I'm just glad to know that I don't know why I was even thinking it.
When you came, I asked you to do some things that probably seem wrong, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You know, just because there's some things you disagree with me doesn't make me a killer. And also doesn't make me evil. Right?
Right.
You're still there for you. Even if this whole thing, I'm not gonna ever lie to you, Betty. Didn't turn out well. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it. But maybe it can turn out better. We'll see where this goes. But first, let's make sure we both don't get grounded. Huh?
Right. Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. And she explains in front of you to your mom how you have gotten accepted to a program, and she was unaware of this entire that things didn't get communicated, and that she must have misunderstood when you said interview. It was the acceptance interview, not a application interview. And she got nervous for no reasons, and we can understand that. And as she says, she's kind of talks how she even says she's like, I'm the assistant for Dr. Hart, who he runs everything, gives a very male thing, so your mom accepts it in the culture and weaves it very well. Nods.
Yeah, Betty just stays quiet through the whole thing. It just nods in the background.
Goes, so you can expect her to come daily and be home a little later than normal. Oh, for dinner? She'll be home for dinner. And so I just had such a... He goes, it's fine. And you're still in trouble, young lady. Now get a shower and go to school.
Yes, ma'am. And he goes right to get that taken care of and heads to school.
All right. And as you go, it's like, but I do have to go, but I'll make sure you have your monorail card, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Goes, oh, that thing that Wild Disney's building. That thing. And she was all right, and you get up, and then she's back. Elizabeth's gone. All right. Then it sounds like everyone's in class. Is there anything anybody wants to touch base on? Okay. In that case, the day goes pretty smoothly, and I'm gonna cut to. We got a few things here actually. Let's do Erica. You return to your home. It's been a long day having to work through the first hangover of your life. And you might get a little bit of embarrassment knowing that apparently you're modded for all types of milestones. You're not sure the extent in which this enchantment goes. But, what would you like doing at home?
I think I'll probably be like working on some homework, and then maybe like turning on like the radio news, just like listening to what's on. Like
Okay.
it'll be
As
like
you,
a mixture of music and
you do it up in your room?
yeah.
Okay. As you walk into your room, your silver mirror with the emeralds is glowing.
I think I catch it out of the corner of my eye, and then I go to it and I kind of like wipe my hand over it, and like to show me what it is, what's like trying to be shown to me.
Okay. Wipe your hand around it. And it cracks and shatters, exploding up as you activate it. And the pieces whirl around in a torrent and form the image, a facsimile of your father. And he looks at you. Erica, she was gone too far. She wants to... Ah! And he screams and holds his chest. And the shards fall down into a pile.
Dad, and then I'm gonna like run into the bathroom and like turn on the hot water so that the mirror in front of that fogs up, and like just focus on the image of him and see if I can bring it back.
Roll freak.
Oh god, it's still on the floor. What is it? It's still rolling. 10, 11, 12.
Holy crap. The fluorescent bulbs shatter. And there, I'm going to say you have bath candles in here. What scent are they?
I feel like they would be like vanilla, and probably like that, spiced apple.
Okay, so Spice Apple fills the room as they light in almost orange flame with purple tips. And then they turn silver like the moon. As you hold it, as the water moves and the fog begins to go across, commanding, there are wards of your fathers, and one by one they break and smash, and you see rune after rune as you concentrate and push through. And you see his form is, you know, to take up your hand and make a clear spot, and in this clear spot in the mirror you see an image of him, his chest, and there is something sticking out of his back. It's this large cylindrical tube, and it looks like it had a metal tip syringe, but it's like a good 4 inches wide. And you see this silvery liquid being pumped into him. Boom, boom. And there's a hand with a middle finger with a snake painted on it. I need another freak roll in order to get the face.
Okay. Oh no. It's a 5.
Okay. Begins to show an arm. It's tan. As it moves up closer, you wonder if it's naked until you just see the shoulder, a loop of a dress. And it goes up, and you hear a woman's voice. You've not heard this woman before. Go. Ah! Too much like her father. And you hear this high-pitched whine and this interference, and it's this darkness that shatters your moonlight, and you see the almost like physical TV static, but just black and gray that pours out of the mirror and into your eyes, blinding you for a moment till you fall out of the door into the daylight, and as the light hits, pure sunlight hits it, they vanish. You can mark a condition. What condition would you mark from this?
I think afraid.
Okay. Mark afraid, and of course with the fail, mark a potential.
And I think at this point, after like falling back through the bathroom door, just like stumbling on her hands and knees, just saying no, over and over again, and like trying to bring it back, but it's just not working at this point because the static has just overpowered everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like her magic's just not responding.
Yeah. I'll let you decide. Because I think we're good for now. And then Sally, as you come home, go to your room, and tell me, what did you do with the wine bottle?
So Sally comes home. The wine bottle's still in her bag. She totally forgets about it. Sets her bag down by the door after she comes in, because she normally expects her butler to take care of it and everything. And she just goes up to her room because she's also focused on what she found, that little diamond.
Okay. You come, as you go up, you see there is a ring of those on your dresser.
What are these?
And there's a little folded note in parchment, like old papyrus almost parchment, that is in the center.
She'll pick it up, kind of with her telepathy, and have it open in front of her.
Floats over. It's time to talk. At dinner tonight. Be there. And out of your vision, you see Jeeves walk in the room, carrying your bag, and takes the bottle out of it, puts it on the desk, and it fits perfectly within the black crystals.
What's the meaning of this?
You'll have to talk to him. He begins to leave, and that is where we'll have our to be continued text. All right, that is our session for today, and we can't wait to come back next week as we continue our comic and see what happens next. If you were watching and enjoyed it, thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.